I woke up this morning thinking about your grandmother. She was really some kind of wonderful old lady. Her background was that she came from Florida, from Leesburg, Virginia. It's about 45 miles northwest of Washington, D.C., in case you haven't heard of Leesburg. Every summer, she caught the train and went to Washington, D.C., where her relatives picked her up and took her to Leesburg. I remember the summer my dad insisted he drive her up there. Her relatives naturally were afraid of the long trip and urged Grandma not to travel by car. It's just too dangerous. She told her relatives where to stuff it and pack the car. So the relatives didn't make the trip to the train station that year. The trip took a total of 15 hours to get from Tampa to Washington, about 9 less than if she had traveled by train. She bragged about it so much she vowed never to go again by train. By the time I was 17, Dad's blood pressure was always out of line. That summer, he instructed me to drive Mother's new car, which was a '49 Nash, and take her up to Leesburg. I obeyed those orders and had my first interstate travel experience. What was 15 hours for Dad was for me, a newly minted driver, 18 to 20 hours. That next summer, Dad couldn't travel at all, and I was left to drive your grandmother, which became an annual summer tradition that lasted until the end of her years here on Earth. It was long and hot, no AC in those days, and at the time, I thought it was just an uneventful drive. But when I got older, I realized it wasn't about the drive.
Ah.